We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
Hey guys, this is Eric Schuler. I specialize in speed, strength, and movement. Throughout my career, I've helped hundreds of athletes who want to get stronger, want to move more efficiently, and ultimately be more durable so that they can stay healthy and perform at a high level. I'm also an A-licensed soccer coach with U.S. Soccer, and I've coached at every level from youth to U.S. Academy to NCAA to professional. I'm going to talk to you today about the high school elite program that we're running this winter at Impact Sports. This program is designed specifically for soccer players and team sport athletes who want to spend some time this winter getting faster, developing some strength, and moving more efficiently. So if you want to move faster, get stronger, ultimately become more durable for the spring season, follow the link at myimpactsports.com or find me on Instagram and shoot me a message.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands, for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
Hey guys, this is Eric Schuler. I specialize in speed, strength, and movement. Throughout my career, I've helped hundreds of athletes who want to get stronger, want to move more efficiently, and ultimately be more durable so that they can stay healthy and perform at a high level. I'm also an A-licensed soccer coach with U.S. Soccer, and I've coached at every level from youth to U.S. Academy to NCAA to professional. I'm going to talk to you today about the high school elite program that we're running this winter at Impact Sports. This program is designed specifically for soccer players and team sport athletes who want to spend some time this winter getting faster, developing some strength, and moving more efficiently. So if you want to move faster, get stronger, ultimately become more durable for the spring season, follow the link at myimpactsports.com or find me on Instagram and shoot me a message.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands, for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub
Good afternoon and welcome to the second game of this afternoon's doubleheader here at Joswiak Field at Fairview High School. The Mountain Premier League game, this time between Folsom Red, wearing black, and Aurora FC wearing yellow. FC will be playing from left to right as you view this DT Sports broadcast of the Mountain Premier League. Oh, little slip there. We're watching the Premier League games this morning. Actually saw a goalkeeper muff one like that and end up giving away a free kick on the 6-yard line. All right, and so here we get the action underway. Navarrete, the Aurora goalkeeper, out to claim that. As I said in the first game, I am a long way away from the field, and as of right now, I still do not know names and faces yet. But I will do my best to read the numbers to you as quickly as I can get them, hopefully as accurately as I can. Little scrappy exchange there in the center of the field will result in an Aurora throw. Ball pushed out here to Garcia on this right side. Now with Aguirre. Chipped into the center for Luis Garcia. There are two Garcias on the Aurora squad. Here is Aguirre again. Pumping it long for Kasalovic, my mistake. Black will pump the ball long down the line, and it will go out of play. Aurora building out of the back. Villafranca drops it back. Here's Aguirre again. Up to Luis Garcia. This is Badawi. Glides past his defender. It will be a Folsom Red wearing black throw. I will refer to them as black. They will pick the ball up in the center of midfield here. Pushing the ball up the line. That is McCarthy wearing 20. Navarrete will pump that long. Here's Badawi again. Here he is once more, cutting inside. Ball played wide to the right here. Flicked back in over the top. Kasalovic coming in on the far post, but it's cleared. That's well played, but given away. Aguirre will pick that up at the back. Well defended. Free kick given, Elias with it. Oh, Elias will get it back. Here we go. Well chased back. Little ball with the outside of the foot. Not quite sure where that was supposed to go, but it ended up being a throw for Aurora. Gutierrez will lay it wide. Here is Badawi. Pushed outside. Well picked off. McCarthy with the ball. Villafranca comes away with it. Tried to get the ball across, did Kasalhalovic. Wearing number 9, he will collect a corner kick after he jogs about 40 yards to go get the ball. With the track and the pole vault area and the high jump area behind the goals, there's quite a runoff. So, corner kick from this near side. Out swinger, far post. That was well worked. Ball was knocked down, but there was no yellow shirt there to collect it. Instead, we will see Black on a fast break. Navarrete holding on to his line. But he comes out really swiftly to thwart an attempt by Nemeth, who had done a really nice job of getting on the end of that long ball that came across from the far side. It will be a Folsom corner kick, also from this near side in swinger. And that was a miss kick. Joda tries to get a... Oh! That will be a goal as defender and goalkeeper clattered into each other. The ball dropped very, very handily for Folsom. And it was a simple task of just smacking the ball into the back of the net for the the Folsom Red team. From this near side in swinger. And that was a miss kick. Joda tries to get a... Oh! We will try and get a number for that goal scorer. It was difficult to tell with so many players forward for that corner kick exactly who got the last touch on the ball. I think Garcia it was who was knocked to the ground. Wearing number 12, he and Navarrete clattered into each other as the keeper came for the ball, and the ball dropped kindly for Folsom. Yep, Garcia will make his way back onto the field. Here he is with the ball. Aguirre. Long ball played down the line. Badawi was after this one, and he's got it, and he will get a corner kick. Badawi blessed with a fair amount of pace. I've seen him play a couple of times already last season. Very, very technically gifted young man. He will be a handful for this Folsom team to defend against. In swinging corner kick. Flicked away by the black defense. And out for a throw in on this near side. Villafranca with it. Here is Badawi, unable to keep his feet. Folsom will give the ball away very tamely at the top of the box. Strong running here by Black. Tried to play the square ball, but it was missed. It will be a free kick for Folsom. Ball over here to Aguirre. And out to Garcia, who seems none the worse for wear. He will push it forward to Kasalovic. Tries to lay it through for the forward breaking down this right side. And that is some serious speed going down that far right side. Breaking for Folsom, trying to cut it back, but clipping off the defender. Shot put away, but well wide. I think that was Ruiz with the shot for Folsom. Navarrete will take this goal kick. Badawi brings it across to the near side. This is Garcia. Left that one just a little bit short, and Black will pick it up and promptly give it right back again. Villafranca trying the nutmeg. Black will now settle on the ball and try and retain a little bit of possession. Here they are in the middle of the midfield, plenty of space there. This will be offside. Despite loud protestations from the winger, it was offside from where I looked. That was McCarthy objecting to the assistant referee's flag. Here is Badawi coming short. He will chip a long ball over the top. This is Villafranca trying to get on the end of it, but unable to. It will roll harmlessly away for a goal kick. And Folsom will bring it out from the back. That's a weak pass. Good cross coming in from Kasalovic. Folsom will try again and lose the ball out in midfield. Aurora will build from center of the field, pushing it wide. Here's Badawi making a run down the line. There he is with that speed. Well defended. A little bit of leaning by the Folsom defender. Doing a good job to prevent Badawi from getting the ball across the face of the goal. Ball misplayed there in the center of midfield, and we'll go out for an Aurora throw on the far side. Nice little ball down the line. Badawi comes short, tries to play it inside, but it is picked off by Folsom. Here is McCarthy. He will try and play a ball down the line, but it goes out of bounds. Ruiz unable to catch up with it. Kavashalovic lays it off for Gutierrez. Gutierrez brought down from behind. Referee gives the yellow card. Gutierrez had made a clean break, showed nice little turn of pace, and was brought down from behind. Never a pleasant thing on this fake grass. Two Aurora players over the ball. Referee making sure he has the correct number in his book. He will now set the wall, the correct distance. And we'll see what Aurora can do from this dead ball situation. They try the shot and it just rebounds harmlessly off the wall. Black will break again. McCarthy down the line will retain possession, being forced backwards and unfairly by Villafranca there. Folsom will launch it long. Good ball as it turns out on that far side. Only unfortunately for the sprinting winger to step on the ball and fall over himself. Ball picked up in the center of midfield by Gutierrez. Here he is again. Out here for Garcia. That's a nice little ball. Here is Badawi looking to run at his defenders. Kavashalovic. Badawi gets into the box but is offside. This is a jinking run. Driving forward with great pace, and then a little toe poke, it looked like, that just got away with it from him. That was Ruiz breaking forward down the center of the field. Aguirre will bring it up. This is Villafranca. Kavashalovic. Lovely little 1-2. That will be a corner kick. Nice combination play between Kavashalovic and Garcia there down this right side. Villafranca with it. Oh, open header about 6 yards. Not the easiest of chances, but definitely an opportunity there for the header at the near post that sailed harmlessly up and over the crossbar. It will be a Folsom goal kick. Oh, little misunderstanding there. That looks like Elias was trying to lay the ball off for his outside back, who he thought was going to be making his way down the line, and instead had held his position in space. That was composed play by Folsom at the back. Kovac was closing down rapidly. Here's Elias. Aguirre. This will come to Garcia, who will again push down the line, do very well, and win himself a free kick. Folsom will retain a little bit of possession now. It's House on the ball. We'll play it forward, stepped in, and now driving forward is Badawi. He will hit a right foot shot, sorry. Cutting in from the left onto his favored right foot and pushing one over the top of the bar.
I couldn't find them on the list. Okay. I'll send you a link. Yeah. It's on the game day. It's under Mountain Premier League subpasses. If you click that word, it opens it to the subpasses. I saw it, but I didn't. Yeah, if you scroll over it, that you just click that and then that's it. Sorry. Yeah, no. So what I do at the start of the season is I go print a ton of them, put them on my clipboard, and I'll have like 100 or 200, and that's how I do it. So, anyways, I didn't bring my clipboard. I'm sorry.
Here is Gutierrez. Good tackle in the center of midfield. Knocks it carefully back to his goalkeeper. And Red will try and build again. Folsom Red, that is, wearing black. Twisting, turning run by Gutierrez there. Good tackle coming in from Garcia. Been solid at right back. Made some good, found himself in some nice bits of space. Been a good outlet. Just that one error where he happened to be where the keeper came for the ball. Ball bounced harmlessly off bounced off the two of them and dropped favorably for Folsom to slot it into an empty net, and that is the difference in the game. House with the throw. He will go down the line. Villafranca will win that ball. Run being made on that far side. Well found. There is a black player down in the box. Sorry, at the top of the box. Not sure what happened. I didn't see anything. He's now sitting appealing to the referee. And having rolled around for a little bit, will climb to his feet as if nothing is wrong. That was Nemeth complaining to the referee. Substitution here for Aurora. Number 15 will come onto the field. And I would love to tell you who number 15 was. Unfortunately, I don't have a name. So he will be number 15. Here is Villafranca. Who looks like he has dropped back into the right back position where Garcia was. And number 15 is now on as the right-sided midfield slash forward. Here is House, driving it long, well brought down, twisting and turning in the center. Here is 15. He will look for Badawi, who picks the ball up. Kavasalovic outside him, on the ball now. Couple of step overs. Tried to get the cross across, and was blocked out. This is where my view becomes slightly obstructed. There we go. It will be an in-swinging corner kick. To the near post, flicked on by Folsom and out for a throw-in on this near side. Badawi comes across to retrieve the ball. He will leave it. Oh, switched across the middle of the box by Kavasalovic, and nobody was there in yellow to just put the ball in 2, maybe 3 yards out, right across the face of the goal. Here comes Folsom again. That is a poor cross. Kavasalovic will retrieve it. He went to pick something up from behind the dead ball line. Not sure exactly, must be a shin pad, I guess. Gutierrez will lay it back for Aguirre. Badawi. Who will defend it quite nicely, and it will go out for a black throw. Looks like a tactical change. Badawi will come to this near side, and number 15 will go to the far side. More substitutes being readied by both sides, it looks like. Dangerous but slick little turn there at the top of his box. picked off by Aurora, who will then cross the ball in. This is Badawi on that far side. Quick test, gets his shot off, and it strikes the post at the near side. So that tactical switch right from the get-go has paid dividends. You've seen Badawi get on the end of a long cross, jink to his outside, hit a right-footed shot that struck the upright, and unfortunately for yellow, bounced away. Aurora will, Folsom will advance with, McCarthy had played the ball in, but it was picked off. And Namath went into a tackle, a challenge with Aguirre. Both players look fairly comfortable. Oh, referee coming across to confirm the substitutions. Wonderful. I have number 10 going on and no number 10 on the roster. Oh my goodness gracious me. Unfortunately, I was looking down and I didn't see what happened, but the Folsom Red coach has been ejected. Not quite sure exactly what went on there. I missed it, my apologies, but he must have said something far from appropriate, gesticulated possibly. But either way, he will be ejected. He has to leave the entire area of the field. It won't just be, oh, go away. He now has to move all the way out of this playing area. Play will resume just as soon as the coach is completely out of the playing area. He's just now crossing the track on the far side, and yellow will get the ball back in play. All right, throw in on the far side. Folsom will take it, but before that happens, we will get 3 substitutes coming on. (47) is Albano. 19 is Garfias. I did not catch the number of the third player going on. Ball headed forward from Aurora. Intercepted well by Black. Unfortunately, Garfias was unable to keep the ball in play. Once more, Badawi out there to take it. That is a free kick given against Kovasahalovic. I think he had his arms up just a little bit close to the face of the defender, and the linesperson, assistant referee, my apologies, gave a free kick. Blasted long and just covered by Jenkins, who pushed the ball back out of play on this near side. It will be a Folsom Red throw. That is House with it. Flicked on by Garfias. Oh, well won. That's Elias. That was a good tackle too. That will be a yellow throw. Stella complaining about the type of challenge that he received, showing the referee that there may have been a little studs up. Ruiz battling for it. Aurora will retain possession. And Folsom Red will come forward. Great run being made down this near side by Garfias. Here he is. He will go at his defender. Well defended by Villafranca. Did a nice job of making sure he stood the forward up. Didn't let him get down the outside. House will come across to take the long throw. And change his mind. He will get it back. Villafranca will block the short pass. Kovasahalovic will give away the throw-in. Right here in front of me. House's arms are going to get tired, the number of throws he's had to make. Lovely ball down the... Oh, I said lovely ball down the line because it looked like it was going to be a great throw, but went straight back out again. Must have come in to the field of play because the linesperson signaled that it will be a yellow throw. Jenkins plays the ball across to Aguirre. Aguirre again. Villafranca calling for it right here on this near side. He in turn will try to find Kovasahalovic. I'll get his name right sooner or later. Yellow trying to get a cross in. Remember, they're down a goal. That's well done down the outside. Yellow still inside the 18-yard box. Oh, that might be a penalty, and yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kovasahalovic made a lovely little move back away from the dead ball line and got upended inside the penalty box. I watched Aurora last week, and it was Kovasahalovic who took the PK last week and managed to score, and he will step up this time too. Not quite sure what's going on down here. There's a gathering at the Aurora bench. Lots of people getting water, some shirts off. And there we have the goal. Nice and easy. Keeper went the right way, but very little he could do to prevent Kovac from sticking that one in the back of the net. Bottom right-hand corner. Lots of people getting water, some shirts off. Yeah, keeper went the right way, but had way too much power. Snuck underneath him, I think. So here we are, 1-1. Game all tied up. Garfias. Tackles are starting to fly in. Referee's going to have to be careful here. It's starting to get a little rough and ragged. Garfias was absolutely clobbered by Villafranca. Well after the ball had gone, just stuck a shoulder into his back, but nice to see the two of them shake hands. House will take this free kick. He will look to push it long towards that far post, it looks like. Aurora holding the top of the 18-yard box. Folsom will attack down that far side and will be snuffed out. Here is Gutierrez. Tried to play a back pass, but it was picked off. Here is number 14. That is Aguirre with it. Gutierrez. And we get another stoppage in play. Referee coming across to this near side. Villafranca was spoken to. My assumption would be he too has run his mouth way too much and has been told to keep it closed. Now, there was a stoppage like this a couple of weeks ago, and it had to do with words being used inappropriately and for all the wrong reasons. And so if people are trying to wind up the opposition by using inappropriate language, the referee has the right to stop the game and call people over and make sure that everyone gets their stuff sorted out so that we can play a proper game of football. Winding up is one thing, but we don't want any racial or personal insults floating around this game. He will put the ball down and it will be a Folsom free kick. Again, not happy with something. Very high line being held by Aurora. Garfias wearing 19 on this far side, covered by Badawi. Doyle is in there as well. Floated in far, far post. And it will be knocked out for a corner kick. Remember, the first goal came from a corner kick where Navarrete and Garfias got in each other's way. And it resulted in the ball being dropped down. This one's taken short. Oh, and that was really a wasted opportunity. Doyle had come short and then couldn't do anything with his free kick. Oh, sorry, with the ball once he won it. Went out for a goal kick. Oh, mediocre touch from coach there. Here's Villafranca. He will drive the ball to the far side of the field, but it only gets about halfway. And here come Folsom again. They will give the ball up. Badawi has it. Cross coming in from the left. Oh! And Kovasahalovic is in there yet again. He's quite a force as a centre forward. Very powerful man, and he definitely muscled his marker out of the way, made sure that he got his foot on the end of it, and from maybe 2 yards out, the ball just dropped onto his foot and he just poked it in. Cross coming in from the left. Oh! So, 2 quick goals by the centre forward. Means that Aurora now leads the game 2-1. Folsom will take the kickoff for a second time. This time the referee's happy. Back with House. Out here to Garfias. House will play it square across the back. And this time there's just a big punch down the field. Villafranca will try and clear it successfully. Ball has to go square. There it is. Nice turn by Stella. And he will bring it out here to House. Nice turn by Ramirez. And the ball goes back to Villafranca. This is Elias. And that will bring us to the end of the first half. 2 goals by Kovasahalovic have given Aurora a 2-1 lead at halftime after they fell behind to a goalkeeping flub by Navarrete as he collided with his own defender Garcia and dropped the ball. But at beautiful Fairview at Joswiak Field, the score at halftime is Aurora 2, Folsom 1.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands, for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands, for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
Hey guys, this is Eric Schuler. I specialize in speed, strength, and movement. Throughout my career, I've helped hundreds of athletes who want to get stronger, want to move more efficiently, and ultimately be more durable so that they can stay healthy and perform at a high level. I'm also an A-licensed soccer coach with U.S. Soccer, and I've coached at every level from youth to U.S. Academy to NCAA to professional. I'm going to talk to you today about the high school elite program that we're running this winter at Impact Sports. This program is designed specifically for soccer players and team sport athletes who want to spend some time this winter getting faster, developing some strength, and moving more efficiently. So if you want to move faster, get stronger, ultimately become more durable for the spring season, follow the link at myimpactsports.com or find me on Instagram and shoot me a message.
Both teams out ready to start the second half. Referees are just making their way down the steps onto the field. Just time for me to say this broadcast is being brought to you by DT Sports, coverage of the Mountain Premier League, sponsored by Harmon Sports Group. We love connecting players who desire to play at the highest level, giving you opportunities to play around the world. Impact Sports Performance, the fitness center for athletic performance with all the amenities you need to become a faster, stronger athlete. By ABA Insurance, serving the Boulder area and the state of Colorado for over 50 years. ABA Insurance is locally owned and operated, an independent insurance agent. And by SuperSub. With SuperSub custom apparel, you will get a unique custom look for your team with high-quality game uniforms, training, travel, and supporters apparel all available. Contact SuperSub at supersubcustom.com. And we are underway with the second half. It is Folsom wearing black, kicking from left to right, down 2-1 to Aurora FC in yellow. Lots and lots of referee action, unfortunately, in the first half, including the ejection of the Folsom coach, several yellow cards being issued to Aurora. That is Diaz wearing 15. Pushing it across, that is Gutierrez. That is Villafranca on the far side. He is one of the players on a yellow card. We had a sort of interruption there in the first half. I thought it might have been for inappropriate language. Turns out that someone on the Aurora team was whistling loud enough to stop play. So that was the warning. It is unsportsmanlike conduct to whistle and imitate the referee, even if it is accidental that you are imitating the referee. It's not accidental that you're whistling. Need to introduce the Roy Kent version of whistling. Whistle! That is Gutierrez. Here he is again. He will go back to Aguirre. That is Villafranca on the far side and Gutierrez back in the center. Coming this side to Jenkins. Pushing it down the line, but it is picked off and out for an Aurora throw. Ramirez tried to play it down the line, but picked off. Oh, unlucky there. Ruiz not able to get a foot on it. Villafranca will bring it back. Here is Jenkins. Pushed into feet and out here to Diaz, who will swing the ball towards Badawi. Here is Garfias trying to push it up, but again, picked off at the back, this time by Villafranca. Here is Elias and Jenkins. Ramirez. Elias again. Some nice interchanging possession football here by Yellow. That's a nice little shot from a long way out by Kofasahalovic. Here is Stella. Garfias had made a nice run, but it was picked, well read by Villafranca. Square ball. This is Ramirez. Oh, and he'll be given the free kick. A little bit of obstruction there. I'm just looking at the referee's hand to see whether it goes straight up for obstruction or if he gives a foul. Either way, Diaz will swing this ball in with his left foot. It will be a foul. So it is actually direct. Not that I think he's going to shoot from here. He will get the ball back again with his back to goal this time. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins will try and switch the play, and all he does is find a black shirt. This is Albano. This is Ramirez. Out wide to Diaz. Badawi. Back to Ramirez and Elias. It will be a goal kick to Folsom. Short into the center of midfield. Stella dwelt on it just a little bit long and got his pocket picked. Elias. Nice little 1-2. That is Gutierrez spraying it wide. Aguirre has it. Gutierrez will get it back. Villafranca all on his own on that far side. Garfias now takes a look at him over his shoulder, making sure that that's not where the ball's going to go. Here is Aguirre. Badawi. And here is Villafranca. Elias leaves it. Kofasahalovic tried to play it on. A little bit too much on the little flick by the centre forward. Both goals to his credit, though. Nice turn by Ruiz. Driving forward now. He got clipped from behind. But referee had played advantage. Aguirre will turn back and find Villafranca. Ball played across for Jenkins. Elias on this near side. He will cut inside. Gutierrez. Villafranca on the far side now. That's a good ball for Badawi to chase. He will fire the ball across at the 6-yard box, and it will go out for a corner kick. Kofasahalovic was lurking there at the near post on a hat-trick. Short corner taken. Blocked away. Well brought down. Ruiz with a nice touch, and he will now sprint at the other to the other end of the field. And even with the ball, he's quicker than most of the yellow players. He's driven deep and only just got there. It took 3 players to prevent him from breaking clean into the box from that left side. And you really are starting to see the Aurora team with a little bit more maturity on their squad, seizing control of this game and now looking to possess and just knock the ball around comfortably. Pumped through, but this will go all the way to Navarrete, and he will just hold that ball. Bringing it back out this way to Jenkins, into his Kovasahalovic. And for the second time, I've seen his shin guard go cattywampus. Badawi wins the ball. It will go out for a throw on this near side. Yellow taking it quickly. No one really watching. Here is Elias, and he will have a shot from 30 yards. And he will find the back of the net. Just found himself in acres of space. Lined himself up. Struck a great ball with his right foot, low and hard. Back across the keeper into the right-hand corner. Wish we had an a replay of that, because that was a very, very nicely struck ball. Very pretty, very neat. That makes it 3-1 yellow. Yellow taking it quickly. No one really watching. All right, so we're back underway. Black having scored the first goal. Folsom's going to have to find it in themselves to pull 2 back. Trying to play a 1-2. Here's Ramirez. Did a nice job with his back to goal, keeping his body between Folsom and the ball, and got niggled. And here come Folsom Red from this right back position. This is Gutierrez, Jenkins, Ramirez, Gutierrez. Ramirez with the throw. Gutierrez plays it all the way across to Villafranca. Elias will find inside, and we're back over here with Ramirez again. As I said, yellow is starting to find a nice rhythm of quick ball movement. Needs a switch. Here's Badawi trying to dribble through the center. Badawi needs to look to his right. Lovely little turn. That was Luis Garcia in the box, making a turn onto his left foot, but pushing the ball just wide of the post. Folsom will build again. They're going to have to start being a little more precise with their passes. They are not finding feet cleanly and quickly. Jenkins will knock the ball all the way back to Navarrete. And it will come out to the near side. Ramirez. This is Luis Garcia. He will try to find the far side. That was snuffed out. And now Folsom Red will find themselves, for a second there they were 3-on-3, and here they are dribbling around the top of the ball should have come wide to this near side. Lovely run being made down this outside. Instead, the forward turned back inside and put a relatively tame shot nonetheless, but it didn't really test the goalkeeper at all. Tabor had made that run down the outside. So it will be a free kick to Folsom. Line being held at the top of the 18. 2 players for Folsom, both offside. Navarrete will take the offside kick. And Jenkins will swing it out here to Ramirez. Garcia, and we will just reverse that. Jenkins will now try the other side. Villafranca with it. Aguirre will also swing it, this time over to Ramirez on this side. That's Gutierrez. Very compact as Folsom plays a high line here. Elias. Badawi. Nice little 1-2. He will try and make his way down that right-hand side. Ball will come back across. This is Elias again. That was a foul at the top of the box, but referee correctly played the advantage as a shot was being afforded to Luis Garcia here on the near side as he was maybe 10, 12 yards out. Unable to hit the target, just drove it clean over the bar. And Folsom will again bring it out from the back. Jenkins will let it run past him and will give it back to Navarrete, who does a nice job of moving the ball away from the press. Jenkins, Ramirez, Gutierrez, Nice turn by Stella, but he will dribble the ball out of bounds. Elias switches the play. Here is Gutierrez. Villafranca just jogging alongside him. Badawi tries to turn, but grabs the hand of the defender. The ball will come this side to Tabor. Garcias flicked in, but too far. Navarrete will just parry that, control it at his feet. Jenkins will now bring it up. That was a better flick. This time Luis Garcia can make the most of it. Left-footed shot comes in, easily controlled by Black. Here's Garfias. Great run down the far side, finds it inside. But it again snuffed out relatively comfortably. Here is Gutierrez. Game is sort of lulled into an end-to-end with not much to show for it at either end. This time offside. We will see a substitution for Aurora. I believe that is Garcia coming on. Nemeth comes on as well for Folsom. Ramirez will take a break for Aurora. And coming off for Folsom is Stella. Elias with it. Villafranca. He will pull the ball all the way to this near side. Jenkins again. Kavasahalovic will be penalized for the handball and will proceed to drop 5 yards off the free kick rather than the required 10. Long left-footed ball, way too long. Nicely cleaned up, and Jenkins will push it out that far side. Aguirre will bring it up. Villafranca will now bring it back inside. This is Garcia. Garcia, not the same player. This is a ball for Badawi, but the keeper's there first. So we have Garcia's wearing 11 and 12. This is Tabor. That was a sort of mishit shot, maybe across. Hard to tell the difference from Albano. Sailing harmlessly over the crossbar. Ball is back in play. Here is Garcia. Jenkins. Badawi. Garcia. And Kovacevic running at the defense this time. He will draw a free kick. Referee's going to make sure that this time Red is 10 yards away. Badawi will step in and take command of this dead ball situation. Kovacevic down here on this near side, right on the numbers. Badawi will instead curl it in, on target, but easily gathered. Gutierrez will step in and punch that one possibly over the fence onto the street. That is right here by Joswiak Field at Fairview High School. Substitutions coming in. Number 30, Doyle, and number 20, McCarthy coming on. Garfias and Tabor will take a rest. Sorry for the delay, I couldn't see his shirt number. That's a smart ball out to this near side. This is Chicorio. He's made the run again. Ball has gone out of bounds. Little unlucky there as Folsom tried to build down their right. Coronado looks like he is going to come on. And I believe it is Elias making way. No, Villafranca making way. Oh, no, Villafranca's just changing positions. Kovacevic doing a nice job of keeping his body in the way, preventing anyone from getting the ball from him. Unfortunately for him, trying to take a free kick from a little bit too far in front of where the referee had seen the infringement. This is Badawi on the far side, keeping the ball in nicely. Losing out though. Jenkins will pick the ball up in the center of defense and swing it out to this near side for Coronado. Gutierrez again, neat and tidy in that central midfield, central defensive midfield role. Garcia looks like he's moved inside as well. Villafranca wide here on this near side. But Gutierrez and Aguirre will just play back and forth. And now Jenkins will bring it forward. Coronado looking for somebody to pass the ball to. Not able to find anyone at all. That will be a free kick for the earlier challenge, as Folsom tried to bring it forward again. Shot put away from 30 yards, but well wide. Navarrete didn't even have to go to ground. He instead will have a quick jog to the chain link fence at the back of the field there. Having successfully retrieved the ball, he will spot it on the 6-yard line and give it to Jenkins. Coronado taking up this left back position. Jenkins will retrieve that and look to go back across the field to the other side. Navarrete instead will fire it long. And Folsom will build again. That's, oh, keeper completely misjudged that. Got a fingertip to it. It wasn't on target, fortunately, for Navarrete, but for the second time in the game, my mistake, he looked a little flustered. That first incident resulted in a Folsom goal when he and Garcia couldn't sort out who was claiming it. Villafranca will try and win the ball. Nice piece of skill to beat the first man, but Jenkins was back there covering. Ruiz couldn't get by both of them. Albano will try and get the ball across. It will be blocked out of bounds by Garcia, who is now playing at that right back position, having yielded his position to Coronado. Lots of stuff going on down on the dead ball line. That ultimately results in a corner kick for Folsom. Looks like Ruiz is going to try and clip this ball in, which he does successfully. Oh, and a goal. It is 3-2. wide open. Wide open. Really poor marking by Aurora. Leaving a man by himself maybe 4 yards out off a corner kick is really not where I would expect a team like Aurora to be. They should be doing much better. And maybe now we got a game again. That is the right call. That was both players holding both shirts, but I think... Oh, and Kovac said a bit too much. He definitely had a hold of the defender's shirt because you could see skin underneath it as he was riding it up. Careful piece of play by... Yeah. Referee's not that bad. Judea trying to pinch about 10 yards. Instead, we'll only get 3. So it will be a free kick for Folsom. They will try and float this in again to the far post, this time headed clear. All of a sudden, Folsom seem to have got a little bit of inspiration here. Here is Ruiz, stabbed away by the Aurora defense, but again picked up. Smart ball. This was the goal scorer, number 8. I don't have a name. Oh! Referee says no foul. Villafranca will win a free kick. Again, there's a lot of mouthing going off. You can tell the referee is not happy with people objecting to his calls too strenuously. You can always say, I didn't, but it depends on how much you're going to say afterwards. And that's really the first bad pass made by Jenkins today. Long throw down the line. Jenkins will now cover that. He'll use his body to let the ball go out of bounds. And it will be a goal kick for yellow. Jenkins will pick the ball up from Navarrete and push it out here to Coronado. Kovac will find Badawi. Has Badawi got the pace to get by? Unleashes a right foot shot that goes wide. That was a super fast break. Kovac found Badawi very easily, and he used his pace to break down that right side, but unable to hit the target. That is some pretty feet by Ruiz. That will be a foul, as Doyle is knocked to the ground. Free kick will be floated in again. Yellow again, able to get it clear, but it's going to come right back again. Good cross. Oh, no. That was unfortunate. I don't think offside was being given, but the centre back who had been up for the free kick had made a great run into the box. He and the keeper ended up in a big hug as they ran into each other. Badawi will push the ball out to this right side, this left side. Jenkins will now bring it clear again. Gutierrez. That is good covering, defensive running by Folsom. Villafranca will sling it in, but it was easily picked off. And that's a good ball. Folsom really looking to attack. That's a lovely little change of pace. Boy, that's some speed. I don't know which one of the players that was, but that was an incredible change of pace. That had to be a 70, 75-yard sprint flat out, and he was able to beat 3 different players for pace, but couldn't quite get on the end of his own run. Pushed the ball beautifully past the defender and did his best, but couldn't quite make it back a second time. Here is Badawi. He will spray it wide. Folsom defense looking a little stretched. But at this point, that's been well defended. And then it got a little too strenuous. Oh. And Aurora starting to use the delaying tactics, getting in the way of quick free kicks, trying to slow the younger squad down. Ruiz and Gutierrez has just held him off completely. What was... Oh, Ruiz is going to get a warning, I think, for taking a big swing while he was lying on the ground. Gutierrez has just been stellar in the midfield today. Held up, been open, just found all the right spaces and all the right passes. Oh, ball is gone out of play over there on the far side. Little unlucky. Badawi will pick the ball up. Not literally, fizzes the ball in. Well handled by the goalkeeper. Here is Jenkins. That is Garcia. Aurora will stand over this free kick one more time. I think one of the Folsom players has gone into the book. Again, I'm a little old-fashioned, sorry. He's been carded. And that's a second yellow card. Wait. Yep, a second yellow card has been issued. I believe that's to Nemeth for not either either protesting or not being far enough back from the wall. But Folsom will now play down a man. And he can say all he wants to the assistant referee. Yes, Namath has been sent off for a second yellow. Here is Garcia hitting a right foot shot and well across the goal. The goalkeeper did really, really well, slinging himself across the goal to his right and parrying the ball away. Villafranca will receive the short corner, and Gutierrez will swing the cross in. It will be a free kick, I think, on that far side. Yes. Kavasa Halovic was unceremoniously dumped there by his defender. Be good to keep an eye on that, because I think it's going to get a little iffy in there. Referee's going to have to watch this battle. It will be a yellow throw now on this side, as it was flicked clear by Folsom. Villafranca will come over and take the throw. He will get it back and will be beaten to it. Ruiz will feed it inside. But Villafranca manages to get back across the ball, and the ball is knocked out of bounds by Ruiz himself. Ball thrown up high to the far post. Cleared out. And yellow will attack again. They are Badawi, Villafranca. Badawi will go down the outside again. Will beat two defenders. And will get a corner kick. Which has now been taken. The ball will sit at Aurora's feet, but they will dribble it out of bounds. It will be a throw in for Black. Villafranca will get back to knock that ball out of bounds. And Folsom will try and push the ball up the field once more. Lots and lots of space on this near side if they can swing the ball fast enough. Instead, they will go back. Here it comes out to this near side. And that was a weak pass, just straight to the defender. Villafranca now trying to use his speed. He will not be able to use his size. Oh, and that will be a... Did he give a foul or a goal kick? It is a foul. Ruiz on this near side. That will be a foul. Again, Coronado unceremoniously sweeping the legs have an Aurora player down at the far end of the field. Looks like a cramp. Villafranca is going to take a break. That may be him done for the day, and we'll see Elias go back onto the field. Referee making sure that the substitutions are done correctly. And apparently because Elias has come out already, he cannot re-enter the game. So it will be up to Villafranca to get over his cramp. So for the moment, it's 10 on 10. Long high ball into the 18-yard box. It will be out for a corner kick for Black. Villafranca back onto the field. Corner kick floated in, far post. Yellow will dump it out. It's Villafranca. They're one on. Oh. Okay. I thought the referee had blown a whistle for some infraction, but in fact, that is ball game. That will do it for this particular match. Folsom Red managing to get a second goal, but winding up losing 3-2 to Aurora FC. That will conclude our broadcast, brought to you by DT Sports, by Harmon Sports Group, ABA Insurance, SuperSub, and Impact Sports Performance. My name is Keith Mainland. I will be joining you again in just a couple of weeks. I will be taking next week off, and I will look forward to seeing you all back here on DT Sports very, very soon. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and we will see you next week.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be
time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct on.
Good? Anthony? Yes. Hi, I am here with Anthony Ciccarello of Folsom Red. Congratulations, good game. Sorry for the loss. Thoughts on the game?
I think we came out really strong. Obviously, we went up 1-0. And I think throughout the whole game, we kept fighting. The last 15 minutes, I think we really had a chance to come and maybe tie it. But I'm really proud of the boys and how we did today. I think next game we'll be back even better.
How do you think your relatively young team is fair in a league where so many of these players are in their mid and late 20s?
I think we'll do well. Obviously, we're young, and I think we're very energetic. I think that can give us a very competitive edge against some of the older teams, especially in like the later minutes of the game where we might have a little extra boost in energy to really keep us in it.
Yeah, I thought you got off to a really good start, obviously, with the error, but during the game, I thought the speed of the players that you have is going to make a big difference down the road. How do you want teams to defend against you?
I mean, I think if we have those fast players, I think if they sit back on us, we can play the through balls, and we'll be able to outpace them every day of the week. And I think that really will give us that edge when our fast wingers are able to outpace those center backs. That can make us really deadly.
How many times a week do you guys get to practice?
We practice 2 times a week, Tuesday and Thursday, but we've had games on Tuesday and Thursday, so we haven't been practicing much. But we use these games as our practice because we know what we need to do on the games.
And, of course, being a relatively young team, most of your players were probably away on spring break.
Yeah, we did come back from spring break, but obviously we still got a good result. We tied 4-4. Obviously, maybe could have got a win, but spring break didn't really affect us that much. I think we're all good players. We all can come out and play on any given day.
That's fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing you playing during the season on DT Sports. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Done.
Thank you.
Good job.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands, for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
Hey guys, this is Eric Schuler. I specialize in speed, strength, and movement. Throughout my career, I've helped hundreds of athletes who want to get stronger, want to move more efficiently, and ultimately be more durable so that they can stay healthy and perform at a high level. I'm also an A-licensed soccer coach with U.S. Soccer, and I've coached at every level from youth to U.S. Academy to NCAA to professional. I'm going to talk to you today about the high school elite program that we're running this winter at Impact Sports. This program is designed specifically for soccer players and team sport athletes who want to spend some time this winter getting faster, developing some strength, and moving more efficiently. So if you want to move faster, get stronger, ultimately become more durable for the spring season, follow the link at myimpactsports.com or find me on Instagram and shoot me a message.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for your program and teams as well. Hands off for you. Our factory is also very, very efficient. From the time we place the purchase order until the time you have it in your hands, for anything over 25 pieces is 3 weeks. And that's the same even if it's a 1,000-piece order. SuperSub Custom is the best option for you. Please reach out to us with any inquiries and we'll be sure to get back to you right away. We look forward to working with you. You can find us on Instagram at SuperSub Custom. You can email me directly, supersubdoug@comcast.net, or feel free to give me a call or send a text, 303-601-2523.
Hey guys, this is Eric Schuler. I specialize in speed, strength, and movement. Throughout my career, I've helped hundreds of athletes who want to get stronger, want to move more efficiently, and ultimately be more durable so that they can stay healthy and perform at a high level. I'm also an A-licensed soccer coach with U.S. Soccer, and I've coached at every level from youth to U.S. Academy to NCAA to professional. I'm going to talk to you today about the high school elite program that we're running this winter at Impact Sports. This program is designed specifically for soccer players and team sport athletes who want to spend some time this winter getting faster, developing some strength, and moving more efficiently. So if you want to move faster, get stronger, ultimately become more durable for the spring season, follow the link at myimpactsports.com or find me on Instagram and shoot me a message.
We all make bad choices. Your insurance carrier doesn't have to be one of them. Make the choice you won't regret. The foremost choice.
With SuperSub, we are your factory direct source for premium quality, uniquely custom athletic apparel. We keep the overhead to a minimum and eliminate the middlemen, so you get better product at a better price. We use any number of 100 high-quality fabrics that we have on hand to custom tailor a jersey specific for your environmental needs and your sports needs. And we also offer product in youth and men's and women's sizes. And in addition, we do a wide range of training and sideline and supporter apparel. In fact, we can also set up a customer direct online team store, and these can be set up as a fundraising arm for